Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today I have literally not logged in since making the video yesterday. Well, actually I did log in. I logged in just enough to do the minimum requirements in Team Ring Domination. And then after that I went to sleep and I have been busy the entire day. And when I opened up WWE Supercard, lo and behold, it forced me to accept this objective reward. If anyone knows why this happens, please freaking let me know, because it's goddamn annoying. It means that I'm not able to keep the rarity draft picks for when the tier is reaching the end, which is what I was hoping to do with them. This is a damn infuriating inconvenience. And now I have to wait for this as well. But if anyone knows why this happens, do let me know so that I can know what to do to prevent such a thing happening. So, of course, in Team Ring Domination, we have managed to get the Stephanie Vacour and the Roxanne Perez, the Eon Roxanne Perez. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that one. That might be the thumbnail. Can really tell with these. Next one's going to be Jordan Grace, which is the unhinged card, which we are in the middle of getting. Looks like we've got something in our fusion chamber, so let's go ahead and grab that. We've got two of them. Bruce's Creed, was that the one that I needed? It was indeed, so that's me. I've got all of them now. That's excellent. And we got a Tonga Loa, and I'm going to stop doing the Eon fusions now because I think we've got enough of them. We've got one of each. And if we go to combinable, I believe that Tonga Loa is a pro. There it is. We've got 3 Talatongas, we've got 2 Tonga Loas, we've got a pro of Ava, we've got a pro of Tamatonga, we've got so many that we need to pro here. Actually, let's go ahead and make the pro of Tamatonga, shall we? Since these ones are ready to go, I just need to remove this from Wild. And let's see what the pro animation looks like for the Eon Fusions. This is my first pro animation for the fusions. It currently looks exactly the same as it did before. I'm not seeing any differences, but maybe there's a different startup animation or such. Let's go ahead and go into trainable. Okay, so they load in kind of like Tron, I guess. Let's go ahead and train him up, shall we? Let's go ahead and just use some unhinged cards. Well, we don't need those two. And I think if we just use a singular unhinged wrestler here, Natalia. Oh, no, we do need to use 2. Okay, Big E as well then. Natalia and Big E. And there we go there. He is at level 105. He has 90.31 thousand in charisma, 104.8 thousand in power, 110.5 thousand in speed, and 115.3 thousand in toughness. Is it just me, or do those stats seem a little bit better than the PCC John Cena that we worked so hard to get? I need to compare those. Okay, the John Cena is a little bit better, but I mean, he does have his equipment on, but this John Cena, he does have only 94,000 in speed and 99,000 in toughness, so he's got 2 stats that are under 100,000, whereas our Fusion Tamatonga has 3 stats that are over 100,000. So I'm not sure. I think this John Cena just sucks. I mean, once we get him his 100 matches and his 10 variants, we will see how much he sucks by, but at the moment, he's not looking great, and I'm hoping that changes. Let's go in and, of course, we've got our daily streak to do today. Let's go ahead and claim our free bonus pack. There's a 5% chance of having the Beef Incarnate, which I don't think we got, because generally when you get the special thing, it tends to be near the front. But we'll go through them all anyway. We came this far, and no, we did not get him. Did give us a couple of legacy cards though, so that's not so terrible. We've got Tomb Smasher and Walk the Ropes to play today. Let's go ahead and claim our daily streak for today. It gave us 100 credits, so even if you did miss yesterday's daily streak, it's certainly well worth logging in today to get that free 100 credits. Now, let's start with Tomb Smasher. Let's see if we can get ourselves lucky here. We got a singular Aleister Black off of a Tomb Smasher before, and since then we have pulled absolutely nothing. Okay, that was... what happened there? Okay, that's a little bit better. It makes sense to go for these ones down at the bottom. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's try this one. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, it sucks, but okay. I mean, we've got two sitting here. Dang it, that's another rare draft pick. That's not the yellow one that I wanted. I would have been much happier with the one that gives you 10 legacy rewards. Like that one, for instance. And we've got one more unknown down here in the bottom right corner. Let's see what it is. Okay, it was a blue one. And that does get us up to the 15 pack, which is very, very cool. So we've got a 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 in 7 chance of getting the last blue one. So let's go for this one. Oh, holy crap, I didn't expect to get that. And we need to get 3 greens. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 50-50. Let's try for this one. Yeah, we did not get it. And I am just going to go ahead and claim and exit there. There is only 2 left. Actually, you know what? I'm going to continue. Because of these green ones, there's only 2 X's left, and there's 3 that are correct. That's one of them. So there's only 1 X that's left. So long as we don't hit that, we can get to 20. Now it's literally a 50-50. Is it the bottom left or is it the one in the top right? I'm going for the top right. Dang it. Okay, how much does it cost? 225. Well, it came this far. And then the last thing we've got to get is one last yellow, which is a 1 in 5 chance. It's now a 1 in 4 chance. We got it. And that says we've cleared the entire board of Tomb Smasher. And now let's see what our rewards are. So this is the 20 pack. This is the maximum reward that you can get. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that one. It didn't give us anything at all. What a waste of cash. We do get 20 legacy cards and we get 3 rare to draft picks. It'd be nicer if you could keep hold of the rare to draft picks rather than using them just now, because there's, I don't think, anything we actually want off the rare to draft board. And certainly not an unhinged Charlotte Flair. Nor a SummerSlam 25 Chris Sabin. And nor an unhinged Rizzo. That was largely disappointing. We can go ahead and dust all 3 of them, which is going to give us another rare to draft pick, which is just fan-freaking-tastic. He said sarcastically. As sarcastically as humanly possible. Let's go for this one in the bottom right, shall we? It is an unhinged Molly Holly. Something tells me that this just is not our day for WWE Supercards. That is twice we've completed Tomb Smasher, and both times we completed it, we did not get any rewards. Let's see what the actual chances are. So, from the 20 pack reward, what is it we get? Has a 15% chance at one of the special cards, has a 10% chance at the Undertaker, and yeah, that's the best you've got. Okay, let's do Walk the Ropes. Now, with this one, we're definitely doing for free, he tried to tell himself. A 3 would be nice, a 3 or a 4. Not a 6. I swear to God, see if it's a 6 followed by a 1 again. Like, this has happened, like, 4 days in a row now. Okay, well that isn't so bad. Okay, that puts us on Walk the Ropes. Let's see if we can get lucky here. 50 credits, okay. WrestleMania 41 Manager Bobby the Brain Heenan. And WrestleMania 41 Sweatbands, not so fantastic. Okay, a 1 is still good. Oh! And we pulled an F1 Beef Incarnate Brock Lesnar from that pack. That's very cool. It's also really weird that it doesn't let us lock it down. A 3. Puts us back on Walk the Ropes. Oh, it was loading up at SummerSlam 25. Oh my goodness. Okay, what ones are we going for? Let's go for here. Roxanne Perez. Okay, that's cool. That is a pro. Well, it's actually an F1 from the Team Ring nomination. And we got a WrestleMania Mae Young. And unfortunately that is going to be a KO, and we are just going to go ahead and claim an exit there. I think we did pretty well getting the Roxanne Perez and the Brock Lesnar. And let's go ahead and use some of these. Don't think we've got enough for 2, but let's see how many we get here. We're getting closer to that Aleister Black. And that Aleister Black will indeed be a pro. And we're at 260 towards our Rhea Ripley. Rhea Bloody Ripley, actually. And we're at 17. We're only 3 away. Can I get 3 more? Well, first of all, let's go into Combinable. And no, not Seth Rollins. Brock Lesnar. Go ahead and screenshot that, just in case I want to make that the thumbnail. Brock Lesnar with his Super Saiyan lightning all around him. And the other ones are, of course, the Roxanne Perez's, which we now have 3 of, that I can make into a pro, if I so desire. But we are going to have to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff here, so well, that's a start. And let's take out these cards as well. Oh no, I didn't keep the card. Oh, we came right up to the edge of that. Now we can also get rid of all of our Brock Lesnars, because unfortunately we just do not need them any longer. I'm going to try my best not to delete any legacy cards that we actually need. And we've got another rarity draft pick. If there was an option to save rarity draft picks, that would be very nice. Okay, well we know that the next one is going to be a guaranteed Eon card. Actually, just better make sure that is still 17, yes? Yes, okay, just making sure. I think we need to get rid of a couple of unhinged cards that we picked up there. That will do for them. Oh, and we've got community milestones. And that is exactly 3 AJ Lees. And we got an Eon Maxine Dupree, which is brand new, which is very, very cool. And that should be exactly 20 now. That brings us up to 274 on our Rhea Ripley. And it brings us back to 1 legacy card as well. So there we are. I don't think I've got anything else left to do. There is the flash credit sale. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, so this gives you either the AJ Lee or the Kairi Sane. It doesn't give you both, it just gives you one or the other. And it also contains 100 of the legacy cards, but it costs 10,000 credits, which is a tremendous amount of money. Let's see how much 10,000 credits actually is. 10,000 credits would be... Well, I guess the way we would do it is 2,600 multiplied by 4. So that's 1479, we'll call it 15. So that would be around 60-ish pound, just under. So about 57 pounds, 56 pounds-ish. Seems a little bit expensive for what you're getting. That seems a little bit too much for me. Something special has a 5% bonus chance at one of these, which a 5% chance is not very much at all, and certainly not enough that I'm willing to pay that amount. Okay, very interesting all the same. So I think that is going to be it for this little video here, folks. Do we have anything new in our quests? Nope, we don't. We do have a 100 objective counter, but I'm going to keep hold of that for the time being. And let's take a quick look at our daily login. Oh, we've got this to claim. Go ahead and claim that, another 150 credits, which is very, very cool. Helps pay for all those credits we wasted on that Tomb Smasher. And next up is going to be Ring Domination, followed by Road to Glory. There's not a flash Ring Domination to this time, it is a normal Ring Domination, followed by a normal Road to Glory that will give us the Pro. And that Road to Glory will flow through Halloween. So I'm hoping that this Ring Domination is going to be something special, maybe something a little bit spooky, maybe some kind of zombie or vampire or something, a special version. One of my favourite ones I will show you is in my card binder is the Undertaker. He's not a limited edition, so he's a little bit back here. But it was an old school, I think it was either season... Oh, here he is. It was season 3 that gave us this zombie version of The Undertaker. So the other event cards looked like this. You know, they had the regular brick backgrounds. But this one with Undertaker, it was a green background and it had the zombie Undertaker on the front of it, which was very, very cool. And that was an event card. So it would be really nice to see if WWE Supercard can do something like that once again. I don't think we've had one particularly like that since season 3. I think there's been other special edition cards, such as the Demon Finn Balor or the Undertaker with the Lightning. We've obviously seen a few other zombie cards and such, but we've never had one as an actual event for quite some time. So I'm hoping that they will take this opportunity to do something cool with this week's Ring Domination. Maybe something spooky involving the Wyatt Six. Maybe something to do with Uncle Howdy. Maybe something to do with Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. That would be very, very cool indeed. But we shall need to see what WWE Supercard have cooking up their sleeves. And I am going to expect something nice. And I'm hoping that WWE Supercard are going to deliver. But with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video. And I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.